Hello, good morning, Professor Dr. K. Today I would like to present for the homework. Homework number one and the number two. For number one, to interface the controlling the LED bit, shift bit using the LFU, and then another one is a countdown timer up to from 0 to 20. Okay, this is the idea of the flowchart of the assignment one. Okay, if we push the start button, and then after that it will go to LED 1 to 8 open, and from here, if we do the push button off, then it will do the no operation. And this is the interface of the assignment one for the shift bit using the left view. And here I put 8 LED for the with a push button to do the shift to view the shift bit. And then this one is for the block diagrams for the shift bit. And then here we have a push button, and then I have a case array. Here this one is starting from 1 to 8. This 1 to 8, starting from 1 to 8, this interface is like this. And here is how I do for the assignment one. Okay, so we go run, and then if we press the push button, it will go to the 8, shifting from the 0 to 8, 0 to 8, and it will loop. And here we can, as you can see, I create the array, and here like this case array 1 3 4 5 6 7 8, and that's all. And then at the zero stage, all the LED, I turn off all the LEDs, and then after that I give the delay timer for 500 millisecond. And for the this is the bottom on condition. If we change to the bottom off condition, I change all the LEDs to the off condition. And this one is for the assignment one, and this is for the assignment two. For the assignment two, we are going to make a count up and the countdown, right? So starting from the push button. So we set the push button on. If the push button on, it's going to check LED is on or off, which means that like this. If the LED is on, it means that it reached to the count 20. If LED is off, it's still going to up to 20, like that. So it check the LED on or off. If the LED is on, if the LED is off, then it is increased to the numbers is increased to 20, and then check again. If it is reached to 20, yes, and then LED on. If it is not reached to 20, yes, the increment is on. And by means of that, we can the increment is doing right. So when the LED is on, it becomes to the condition here, and then if it is true, it decreases to 0 again. It check again if the condition is reached to 0. No, yes, like decrease again. Then if it reached to 0, LED is off, and then we have an initial condition. If the push button is off, it will be there will be no operation for this one. Okay, this one is for the interface. This one is the interface of my countdown timer using the left view. And here we have an interface where if we push the push button, the display will show that it will count at and the countdown. And when the LED is on, it will count down. Yes. Here this is a block diagram for the count up and countdown timer. I will explain it in the left view. Okay, so now I'm going to run for this one, and here as soon as I start the push button, it would increase to the 20, and then it reached to 20, and the LED will on, and it will do the decreasing. Now this is increasing and on, and it is decreasing. For the block diagram explanation here, as you can see, I have a two nested loop. The one is for the main loop, and then another one is for the true false loop, and then another one is also the true false loop. Okay, so starting from the push button, if we push the push button, and then it check that whether it is true or not in this loop. If we push the push button, it will becomes a true, and then it does the operation in the true loop. If we are not doing the if we close the push button, yes, this will only show the display and nothing will there is no program, there is no block diagrams in the false loop. That's why it will do nothing. And here for the true loop, it also it will do this operation. And now here there is also the LED check. LED check. If the LED is false, it will do the increasing. It will do the increase walk procedure. Like for the +1, it will increase +1, and then it show the display until it reach to 20. If the LED, if the count reach to 20, then the LED will on. And this means that the LED were on, and now it becomes true. If it is become true, it will do the decreasing function, like it's -1, and then it show the in the display until it reach to 0. If it is reached to 0, it will off the LED again. If it is not reached to 0, there is no operation. If it is reached to 0, it will do the LED false. And I give the delay. I give the timer for the 250 millisecond to reach to the final state first, because it's just for the demo. Okay, we can start. We can push. If you want to like a pause, I can press it to the. I can push the push button, and then after that it will stop. And then if I push the push button again, it will resume the operation. Like now, if I close the push button, the display will stop at where it is. Like it when it reach to 10, it will stop at 10. When it reach to 15, 14, it will reach it will stop at 14. Like that. Okay, so this one is for my this one is for my final. This one is for my answer for the assignment 1 and the assignment 2. Thank you so much for your attention, sir.